Wolverine 59 one of Gamers X here. So, okay, okay. The reason why, wait, let me see what's going on. Oh, because on my calendar it says something in real small font, and I'm like, wait, what's it saying? Oh, it's Arbor Day. So, okay. I was gonna talk about, because the reason why I thought I had to talk about today of all days, the Fantastic Four trailer. One thing, WrestleMania, and on Wednesday I probably should have done WrestleMania 41 video, but for one thing, since I saw the Daredevil Born Again from 2 episodes of the season, I always try my best to do a review on Daredevil Born Again. And so overall, like, I did like WrestleMania 41. So yeah. So okay, if I can remember most of the trailer, I mean, Silver Surfer's a big one. I know that much. Okay, now I kind of remember Johnny Storm and the thing they're weighing on Reed and Sue Storm, and um and Johnny's like, okay, I thought we were always on time. Why are you late? And when she's like, sorry, we are late, but it's also well, she's gonna have Franklin Richards real soon, so we're getting close to that. And the thing is about that, we know he who remains, he who remains was yeah, he who, I know his name out, Kane is Kane. I knew it outright as I couldn't. I was like, I know he was He Who Remains, because I know I saw the action figure on clearance at one of the stores I was at. I'm like, okay, because it's He Who Remains, Kane, and a third name I can't really remember. Was it? I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember. Anywho, so it goes to. It's gonna go to that, but seeing as how what's his name? Or is it Nathaniel Richards? One of the two. Or what? Because I'll get try and tie into Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars, and knowing the controversy of Jonathan Majors, and I was starting to remember his name, and I'm like, wait, what? And then I just had to remember Creed 3, which I haven't seen, because I saw the first two. I really want to see part 3, see how it was all gonna go, and I keep missing it. So yeah, Creed 3, of course Loki, of course, Ant-Man Quantumania, which again, I don't understand why people don't like that. So okay, but with Silver Surfer, it's gonna be Silver Surfer's wife, but I think what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a tie-in, a movie tie-in for Silver Surfer. Is ear that the way I'm seeing it, yeah, they're gonna show Gladys, but I think she is gonna end up sacrificing herself to ensure that Gladys doesn't get what he wants, and that's gonna get the her husband. I I don't remember the name, and yet I remember watching the Silver Surfer. Um, I remember watching the Silver Surfer show way back in the 90s, and in fact, I know I had these Mel figures. Um, I think I had Silver Surfer, and I remember thinking, "Oh, this is a great show." And when Fantastic Four, Rise of Silver Surfer came out, I was I was like, okay, and that's the thing. Like how I said in the last video, when you watch, like you watch it now, you kind of get the appreciation of it more than how bad it was. Like, oh, it's so bad. It's da da da. But then over time now, it's like with 2015 and how 2015 didn't win over anybody. I think this is gonna win over everybody. So I mean I can't wait. In fact, I was on superhero stuff looking at all the Fantastic Four shirts. So far, they had. I was hoping. I was hoping that they have something, and I really wanted the cool Fantastic Car shirt, but they didn't have it, and of course my size. But now they can't. I can't ask for a restock, so I don't know why they changed the site. I see. But I do know also we're not gonna get Doctor Doom. We're not gonna get Robert Downey Jr. because it's gonna take up so much space. Because Gladys is supposed to be the main villain. He's the one that we're supposed to go, what? You know, we're supposed to, big old, you know, like, oh boy. And yeah, so I know the director of Homecoming, I forget, Spider-Man Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, what's his name, I can't remember his name, but I know that he kind of took himself off the project, I think. And it's not Mark Webb, I know that was the Andrew Garfield era. But the way that, yeah, it's gonna lead to Secret Wars and Doomsday. I mean, if they are gonna put Doctor Doom, Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom, they're gonna have to put it way at the end. So it's like, okay, we know what's up. Are they gonna be in there? I don't know. that's because like we see where the the story's gonna go. They're gonna be trapped, and then all of a sudden they're back in present day, or it's another universe they're gonna be in. And yet, I always hear, the multiverse convoluted, nobody's gonna understand. That's why you need somebody to explain to them and not overthink how it's gonna be. And that's the problem. That, like, I I know how when a movie's getting convoluted and whatnot. Like I'm like okay, but at the same time, it's like sometimes can a movie just be a movie? But I think they're gonna get this right. I think the problem with like first off, the director of the 2015 Fantastic Four didn't know where he was gonna go. He he probably did have a plan, but then he didn't. He's he didn't exactly steer the boat where he needed to go. Again, with the 2005 version, they knew kind of where they were, and they did it. Like again, you appreciate it more than when you first. Like I was in junior high when that. Wait, no, I was. I think. Wait. Was uh. What? Wait. What? No. Was it? Okay, I remember when it was. Oh yeah, the Teen Choice Awards. I know it was up for that. And then yeah, because I remember in high school in study hall. I would just say study hall. Yeah, I was in that class. Um, and we watched movies, and I remember first Fantastic Four and the second one. I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, not the best, but okay. And it, like again, without Chris Evans being Johnny Storm, Human Torch, we wouldn't have had Captain America. I I'm always gonna. That's the thing that I'm always gonna stand my ground on because it's true. It's like without that, we wouldn't have had this, and and so I think from how the movie's gonna be, we're gonna get the flashback in the beginning, then we're gonna get the linear story, or it's gonna happen in some bits and pieces as long as it flows. But the thing is, the problem though is people are you're going with way too high of expectations or coming in with a jaded view of how this is going to turn out. And thanks to that jaded view, it's going to come out, the whole movie blog, this was horrible, don't waste your money is like, and and of course the critics don't exactly understand, like, okay, there's the movie you write, the movie you write, the movie you make, and the movie you edit, plain and simple. And yeah, because like most of movie critics like, yeah, you do have to say your opinion. That's right, but at the same time, it's like, well, have you been in the director's chair? You know, I mean, was it John Watts? Was that the name of the Spider-Man, Tom Holland? I think he took himself off, but I think whoever stepped up kind of used his notes and then figured it out. So, yeah. I mean, I should have written everything down, but WrestleMania, what can you do, right? That was where my mind was, and the Daredevil Born Again stuff. So, but hey, I wanted to deliver the promise that this video is gonna be today. So, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notify bell for all notifications. Shoutouts are still gonna happen. That way, because our goal is my goal. Well, yeah, because no matter what, I still say the Mack is part of this team. And the thing is that I never, unless he's gonna talk and say, hey, I'm gonna focus more on my channel, which is cool, but no matter what, every time you see in the description, meet the team, I'm always putting him on there. Anywho, but for channel memberships, again, I don't want anybody to feel like they have to join, but if you do, again, we all figure this out once we get the goal of 100 subscribers. Wolverine 59 when the Gamers X is signing out. The large card. Have a good one.